Welcome back, everybody. Today we are at GNCC 2020, round number 4. It's at Aonia Pass in Washington, Georgia. This is the second race here for the year. Got some fresh gear. First race back since the collarbone. Making my little return today. Haven't even ridden a dirt bike, really. I rode once the weekend prior to this, but that is it. 4 months, no riding. We're getting it started today. It's going to be dusty, dry, pretty hot. Not too bad, though. Course is pretty tame. Not too shabby. Got Davis and Goulart to my right. Don't know who's to my left. We're going to get this thing going right now. Let's do it. Got a decent jump, but everyone else did too. Davison's leading out front, popping wheelies, throwing it up. Playing it safe. First race back since the broken collarbone. Not trying to do anything crazy. Getting roosted real good. Can't see anything. Josh Webb looks like he stalls it right there. This is all 30B class. Anthony Tart coming up the inside there, looking like he's going for some moves. I think he actually won this race. We got another angle here, courtesy of Mike Howerton. Shout out. Thank you for getting some footage of the start. Looks like a Kawasaki out front. My buddy Davison running in second. Got Jeremiah Taylor up there with the purple helmet on. There's me, all red, blue, yellow. Super out of shape coming into this race. Probably the worst shape I've been in. Been a couch potato since I broke my collarbone on January 5th. Haven't been doing much. And then we had the whole virus situation, so haven't even really been working. So just been lounging around, you know? Fortunately, it seems that everyone else has been too, so everyone's kind of out of shape. Got Jason Harmon there on the left. Kind of zigzagging through the woods here. And then Sean Nastasi comes by me, looking pretty fresh in that red and gray. Got the numbers on the back. Crazy right here, total dust bowl, can't see anything. Like, what is going on? I don't know if I'm gonna run into somebody. And look, Jeremiah Taylor goes down in the dust, man. I don't know how that went for him. He didn't seem to get injured because he comes back and makes a good finish. So, fortunately, it doesn't seem that he got hurt too bad in that little spill. Coming down into the woods, got James Romine there. There's a guy on my left just running up the hill there, and I never saw a bike down here, so I don't know where that guy came from or what he was up to, but running in motocross boots through woods, not the funnest thing in the world. Yeah, I was pretty much keeping it tame out there, you know. Since I'm so out of shape, I was just like winded every time I did anything. So I couldn't push too hard, and managed to keep the bike up the entire race, so that's a good good result. Sitting down way too much. I was very hesitant to stand up every time I did. I just wanted to sit back down, you know, my legs super out of shape. I'm in that sitting posture, sitting state of mind. So if you guys have been watching any of my videos for a while, you kind of know I used to ride a YZ450F, now I'm riding the YZ250X, and the bike's been feeling really good, but I discovered that I've been running an insanely stiff spring on the rear, 6.7, which is absolutely insane. We got Ross Kennedy coming by me there, all aggressive like, but rear spring was totally wrong, and it was on there when I bought it. It's a race deck spring. It was on there in this race here. I've since changed it, and I'm not sure, you know, why it was on there. You would need to be near 300 pounds for that to be an appropriate size spring. But the front was also a little stiff, so I've fixed both of those now. So the bike is handling insanely better. I mean, it's changing that rear spring was a monumental change. I went from a 6.7 to a 5.2. So there's James Romine. Looks like he's having a little trouble there. Getting through these narrow trees. That's one thing that's actually pretty easy on the YZ250X, and I have Renthal Enduro bend bars, so they're a little bit more narrow and a little bit taller too. Like Nastasi's having a problem there. I was able to get back by him, and these guys are in my class, so these are passes for position. Making another move here. I think I'm up in maybe 13th place or so right now out of 24 or so. Really not making I'm not making quick moves. I mean, I was just trail riding, man. I was just out there having fun, having a good time. We got Cody Deluse here from the Open B class. Looks like he's having a little problem at the top of the hill. The track was pretty tame, though. You know, there wasn't any section that was super gnarly and would suck you in. Jeremiah Taylor got back up off the ground, and he's right behind me now. I knew I didn't have anything for him, so I actually hesitated here to let him by, but he actually followed my line, so I just kept going and left him some space here on the outside to go ahead and get by me because I didn't have a response. There was no speed in me. I think he went on to a pretty solid finish. Maybe top 5. I don't recall. I think that's Ernest Martin up there in front. I think he actually goes by Ernie Martin, but I don't know. I don't personally know him. He is in our class 30B, and I'm trying to pass him. I know it doesn't look like it, but I promise I am.
Yeah, Joe!
Woot, Mike Howerton. Professional cameraman on the sideline getting those dramatic shots. Oh, sneaking up the inside. Hotline. Making moves. Let's do this. High speed. Dangerous maneuvers. So, now, I hear a song playing right now. It's my rice cooker. Listen, guys, I don't know. Some of you may know I actually live in Atlanta, like in the city of Atlanta. So I live in Buckhead, and those kids are telling me to take a line. I chose not to, although all the other laps I did. But I live in the city of Buckhead, and yeah, in a little apartment here. William Brennan coming by in the 250B class. I don't know how he got behind me. Must have been stuck in the mud back there, but man, Friday night, listen, it got insane down here in the city. Absolutely insane. It's been really crazy times. People came through and literally destroyed everything, stole everything, all the shops, attacked people, burnt buildings. Not good stuff. Absolutely insane. So, you know, it's been a stressful week for a lot of people, and I'd like to just encourage everyone to get out there and show some love and support for your friends and family and everyone around you, and complete strangers. Just give some, you know, encouragement to people around you, and just tell people some kind words that are true. Don't make stuff up. Just, we got to get out there and be kind to people because there's a lot of stress going on with people right now. So come through at the end of lap 1. 15th place out of 24. This line was a straight drop off. Brought me to a dead stop. I got scared. Coming through the pro pits. Listen, if you guys like this kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you see when I put new videos up. I go to all sorts of races, GNCC, National Enduro, and local hair scrambles in the southeast. There's Ernie Martin getting by me again. Looks like we're gonna battle it out. I guess his name's Ernest. I don't know what they call him. Maybe they call him Ernie. Ernest was a cool actor. You know, those movies were pretty dope. Coming up through this spectator area. Got the Brazilian friends over there on the left, just hanging out, ready to refuel. Somebody pegs the ground right there, takes himself out. And we're like doing a little slow motion zigzag battle. Getting directed into hotlines. Little dab. Where am I going? I'm on this side now. Cutting up the inside. What? Passing them on the outside wide open almost. Good times, man. I was actually surprised I was able to stay in front of anybody, to be honest. I was so exhausted. Are you okay? Yeah, he's okay. He's just rebuilding his rear wheel.
Good job, Drew!
Thanks, bro. Killing it. Going so fast. Another victim? Going for those idle passes. What, up the inside again? Favorite line? Looks like Chris Perry from my class is building a roadblock here. I gotta go through this 20-inch wide passageway. For those of you that saw my enduro videos, I smashed the hell out of my left ring finger. I'm not sure who that is getting by, but smashed the hell out of my left ring finger, and it was always getting smashed because my clutch lever was so long that when my handlebar guards bent in, it pushed the clutch lever into my finger and just smashed my ring finger repeatedly. It's permanently got like a bone spur there. There's Sam Hall from the 4-stroke A-Lights class getting by. So I switched to a shorty lever, and it seems to be much better, but I haven't really pegged too many trees yet. So, oh, Sam Hall's going down. Looking fresh on the GoPro. Dylan Gore coming by, open A class. It looks like he's getting after it pretty good. But yeah, the shorty lever seems to be much better and should prevent my finger from being further destroyed. There's Liam Draper from XC2 getting by, just cruising. Putting through the pits. What's that watch say? Looks like we're at like an hour, 18 minutes. So this is on lap 3, I believe. Coming by the Brazilian friends right there on the left. Woot! It's the only time I go fast in the entire race. You give me spectators and I will hit the throttle. Send me back into the woods and I'm gonna slow it down. This is pretty much the ruddiest that the whole track got, like this right here. So the track never had any really tough technical stuff. So now we're coming through at the end of lap 3. I'm coming through. This thing, just to get it up to the finish line, was actually pretty crazy. It turned into like a hard enduro trying to get up through here. But come through with into lap 3 in 11th place out of, what do we got, 24? So not too bad. Tells me 2 laps to go, but guess what? I'm planning to get lapped by the leaders. Jeremy Hand in the XC2 class going by. My strategy here was, if I get lapped by the leaders, there's Dakota DeVore getting by from the 250A class. If I get lapped from the leaders, then this is my last lap. It's Tyler Palmer goes by, 4-stroke A-Lights class. Got those spectators back there trying to get run over, eating snacks in the middle of the track. This dude's name is Dylan T. De La Cruz, open A class. He's got like 4 names, pretty cool. Up the hill one more time, XC3 guy getting by me, Colt Converse. 125 style. Another XC3, Logan Kittuk. You You can actually hear me. Oh man, the Stasi's getting by me. That's putting me back into 12th place on the last lap. He's making it back up. But yeah, ended up coming through in 12th place, finished up the race, and wrapping it up with Jeremy Biggs and Hayden Dillon coming by 4-stroke A lights class. Those guys are battling it out. That's it. I'm going to put the CXC race up. See you guys.